Yeah. Hello, sorry. I went to go get a water bottle. What's up, Lines on Pork? How are y'all doing? Perfect timing for me to iPad Kid because I'm about to eat a burger and wings. A burger and wings. What's up, Wretched? How are you, man? A burger and wings? What burger did you get? Can you hear me? There's an ad starting in 3 minutes, by the way. Oh, wait, what the heck? You can snooze ads? What the mod view? Oh. Making dinner. Shee! What you making? Sure, everyone's eating right now. 3 patties, 1 egg, bacon, cheddar, and 7. Oh, what the? 3 patties. 1 egg, bacon, cheddar, and 7 chicken wings. Wow. That's a lot of protein, I think, no? Regular pan-fried beef short ribs. Nice. What do you use to season it? Just salt? Short ribs. Dude, short ribs are so good, actually. Short ribs, short ribs. Damn. You guys have so much food. All I had was the leftover pizza we got from Domino's. It's a lot of calories, so I don't think I'm gonna try to eat too much later. Salt, pepper, but I use it like Chinese barbecue sauce as dipping sauce. Just salt, pepper. Use like Chinese barbecue. Oh, okay. I'm 120 pounds. Still, I eat that almost every day. Don't get complacent, bro. you might realize. Wait, what the hell? I'm getting a little bit more fat. That's how I reacted. That was me for like years, and then like I think more recently, I was like, wait a minute, let me weigh myself. I was like, wait, just a couple of years ago, I literally weighed 130. How am I 175 now? I was like, wait, pause. Let me slow down a little bit on the food. All right, if I fully stop working out, I'll be cooked. No, yeah, you gotta keep an eye on that one. That's for sure. Like actually, they have to. Metabolism isn't infinite forever, you know. Kind of have to start eating more because I'm gonna start seeing friends really again. I don't really want them to call me anorexic. Nah. If they, I think, maybe as a joke, but like if they're your true friends, Brad. Nah, they won't make that joke. You chilling, but yeah, I do think you should eat more. If you think you feel like pretty skinny like that, you definitely should eat more. Because that was me 3 years ago. Yeah. No, you definitely should eat more. 3 years ago when I was like that, I like 125. Dude, no. Like, I still look at my pictures right now, and I'm like, dude, how could I let that happen? I was so, I was so skinny. We left off at in the dream room, by the way. I think our parents just got murdered. I think I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end of the game for this one. Cause 10 to 14 hours first playthrough, depending on difficulty. I'm pretty sure we're almost done. I wonder one of my friends that lost a ton of weight, and then when we met up for a meal, even telling him before he was still pretty shook. No, yeah, you sound exactly like me, bro. When I met up with like Nate and them, they didn't say anything, but I didn't realize that when we took that picture, you could tell how malnourished I was. You gotta eat, bro. Even eating a teeny tiny bit more per day makes a big difference in your appearance. Bro, you also just have to track protein too, honestly. Maybe eating a little more calories if you want to gain weight is a good thing too, but like I think if you try to just meet a protein goal, you should be good. Normally things that you eat when you're like aiming for like your protein goal, normally the calories are just, they might be slightly worse, so like you're eating in a net gain. Calories wise, unless you're finding low calorie, high protein snacks or food. Yeah. Meds affect appetite. Makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, you should just try to eat a little more. You'd be chilling. God damn. I'm thinking about the 3 patties, 1 egg, bacon cheddar with 7 wings. That's insane. What are these wolves on the freaking thingy? What a lively looking painting. Prove your intent with the crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. Oh. Just wants us to give up our soul. Prove your intent with the crest. Let the line fall. Is this a puzzle? It's a puzzle. Do you think you'll finish the game tonight? I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna hopefully try to. I don't know how far I'm into the game. The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the 2 birds in conflict. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish it today. So like, hold up, it's bloody in here. Yeah, so I watched the lore video because I was holding off on watching it. Yeah. I'm super confused too. This is kind of creepy. Try to finish it today, maybe. And then Friday's Arc Raiders. So there's like 3 days left. Was it? There's 2 days. I think the timing's pretty okay. Wait, I trolled. Wait, I was gonna go check the freaking puzzle thing. I didn't pull out the thing on the fox. Bro, these are like torture chambers, bro. There's a guy in here. Look at it. Oh, that's not a guy, bro. That's a girl with her head chopped off. Ooh. You think Ark is probably only worth if you have other friends to squad up with? I'm gonna be honest. I think most games like that, shooters nowadays, yeah, it's definitely better to have like one other person to play with you. Yeah, 100%. I did try playing that game solo. I think it is fine solo only because there's proximity chat. Because technically, I was playing it alone for a little bit when I was playing the beta. And I was talking to my teammates. My teammates told me like, shut up, if I remember correctly, in my first game. In the second one though, like I played a couple games solo and you actually do meet pretty cool friends. People, you meet pretty cool people when you play solo anyways. And there's prox chat, so when you're fighting other people, you can like, you can say some funny stuff. But I think the big thing with those games now is like definitely just it's more fun when you have people. Wow. You can play that one solo though. I definitely think you can play that one solo. It's just I think the overall fun comes from playing with some friends and experiencing the chaos together. $40 though? I think $40 is actually a lot better than the 70. Like I was looking at Battlefield 6 and I was like, dude, I actually think I would have played it a good amount if I got it until Arc Raiders release fully. But yeah, $40 to play solo. Yeah. It's okay. Just watch us play it. Just watch us play it and then decide. I mean, we're playing the beta on this weekend, so like the beta might not even be a good tell on what's gonna happen in the main game at the end of the month. But I still don't even know if I'll like it. But I do know that like when we played that game, the chaos. There's a lot of chaos. The AI in that game is really yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday's beta. It's they're stress testing their servers. They're opening it up to everyone. You can play it if you want to, and what's it called? Try to see and help them test their servers if you want to. Yeah, you should definitely do it. Well, the AI is really smart in that game. It's pretty chaotic, honestly. Okay. Purify once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind. The filth of this world. Family physician log. February 13th dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away one after the other. At the time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores and had begun sloughing off. Sloughing off? The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. 14th, midnight. Eldest son has passed away again. There will be no funeral and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. Good. Just like... yeah. But, yeah. Arc Raiders Friday. I think if I finish this game today... If I finish this game today... I wanted to start... what's it called? I wanted to start playing like maybe a game that doesn't take too long. Or a game that isn't like hella story driven, you know? Yeah, I was thinking maybe Hades. Hades 1. But yeah, maybe play some Hades 1 while we wait till Arc Raiders Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I could even play some Deadlock, dude, honestly. Lots of scrolls, lots of scrolls. I feel bad for not buying Battlefield 6 slightly just because, you know, it would probably be pretty fun to chill on, but dude, $70, man. Holy. Slightly restores current max sound after defeating enemies. Oh, goated. No bias, play Hades. A little bias? Nah, yeah. I might play Hades. Never even finished this, so. Yokon. Isn't the obsession with this many foxes slightly startling, bro? Like... I started Hades 1 on the Steam Deck, bro. I just literally never committed and like got too far. Steam Deck playing on a controller Steam Deck was also so hard. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to play the game on like mouse and key. Makes it way easier. I was probably purposely designed the Greek gods so they weren't all the same color like skin. But I don't think it's like Hollow Knight. I feel like Hades, when I was playing on the controller at least, I didn't like it that much. I think in terms of multitasking when you're running around killing things or like trying to stay alive, it was way easier on the mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Crest. Black Sparrow. Heed revelations and find the crest. Housemaid's note again. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noble woman. Wait, young heir. So the guy to a noble woman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachi. Sachi came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside her. What the? And the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. Tsuneki kicked Sachi out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Oh, this guy's a dickhead. Diablo on controller just felt wrong. Yeah, nah, I'm definitely playing Hades on PC instead of roller. MNK. Oh, we're back. Well, 500. Sheesh. Can I go back? Oh, okay, I was supposed to come here. Okay. Well, the foxes are all gone and no map. Says that the most notable family in this area, and we are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business and acumen they have utilized during times of social unrest. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered the service of the Tsunekis, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirl around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Tsunekis' treasury only grows larger. The Tsunekis are happily waiting for misfortune to strike so they can line their pockets. Tsunekis, bro. Bandage. I have so many heals. I'll go left first this time. Same room. Quite a lot of dead bodies and torture things. It's unlucky. I think I heard something just move. You can soul siphon from so far. Nice. It's another one of those where you just keep walking into the same places, I guess. What, you come in here, kill 3, that's it? Really? Interesting. You just come in here, kill 3, and that's it? Okay. A little confused. This is new. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It's told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune. Okay. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage, and you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know you are our child. I'm truly wondering if the child is the Kototsuki dude that we saw at the playground. What are they looking at? Yeah, Kotoyuki, that guy. Where did I come in from? The right? Yeah. Oh, this is new. So you come in here to like defeat some enemies, it seems? I'm getting slight chills from the banging. I wonder if I'll get jump scared today. Oh, it's this guy. Time for some Super Saiyan gameplay. Shine. Shine. That's a rope. I wonder how bad the smells are actually in places like these. Like rotting flesh inside like the bucket. Like it has to be pretty bad. That depends on if there's puzzles left. Ah, yeah, puzzles, man. Puzzles. Okay, so each time we clear one, I think we can interact with the fox. What is this, the Kuzuti? Okay, I cleared this one. Ooh. Spray Febreze. Reminds me of the daddy. Okay. Yeah. It's actually so hard to tell when you can do the freaking counter thing, dude. Another crest. Oh, it's sealed with a talisman. Probably need to kill one more. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to kill that guy over there on the left, I think. I hear his little feet pitter-pattering. pills here. Okay. Second crest. Sparrow.
これは服で怯えた
Innocent and afraid. Nice. Save again. Do 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 do. I go in here again? Nope. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Okay. I think this is the last one. Bro, there's just so much blood, bro. There are actually people there that are very sensitive to the blood gore thing, dude. Some people that ass can't take this, I think. Not gonna go this way. Oh, it's in his butt. Sacrifice once and for all, body and soul made pure by rebirth. After all that is yours.
全てを捧げます
I belong to, I am his. No, don't say that, dude.
私は夫行きの
I am his. Okay. He's like brainwashed, bro. Well, I think it's this way. I think that's every countryman. Shit's about to get real. What the heck is going on, man? Okay. What do those words say, I wonder? Kudzuti. What's up, dog? Oh. I'm killing her babies first. Baby's cat. Oh wow, spawned the annoying one. Oh. That's a first. I've never seen that animation before. Wow, you just soul siphon them too? Nice. Dude, is this hurting anyone else's eyes? Like the red? Well, it doesn't really hurt, but my eyes are like... You know when you're sitting in Viper Hole in Valorant? And it's like all green? My eyes are feeling that same way. Shit. How come you don't die? So much red.
純子さん
What the? What? He knows my sister.
少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では
Yeah, she's both. Our sister is a like a demon. Did you kill it? Is it gone?
しっかりね。
Is it gone? Yes.
しっかりって。
今日だけはお姉ちゃんとあなたの
For today, this will be our little secret.
でも
But if it happens to remain alive even after
ま
today,
だ生き残っていることがあるのならお姉ちゃんも
as your sister,
彼のため
I'll
に
kill you if I must.
あなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
Shall I give you two a bit more time?
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。
You've given us plenty.
それではこれにて。
How's the sister both in the dream world and the real world?
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
Is it gone? Bird?
それでは
What's
行
up
こうか。
I'm so confused. What does he mean by did you kill it? It as in like the other Hinako, or it as in like the Jesus that we saw? What is it? What does it mean? It. A badge with something carved into it. It looks like a fox mask. Leave the room.
あなた様の
This must be your
お
insignia.
印ですね。
I just don't understand why she's talking like she's like brainwashed. Alright, I left the room. What is this? How good is this game? I think this game is made. I've never played a Silent Hill. It's spooky. I wouldn't say it's like scary like Outlast or like startling or like I got jump scared a couple times. I mean, I'm enjoying it because of the story, even though it's so confusing. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, like, but I think if you're looking for like combat and stuff, you probably wouldn't want to play this one. I've never played a Silent Hill though, but I'm still enjoying the psychological confusion that's happening. I got Dark Souls 3 for combat. Goated. You're back? Inhaling the... Goated, bro. Make sure you drink some water, bro. Keep yourself hydrated. Prove your intent with the... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. Black bird wishes to take the white bird. Okay. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The story from WH. What I know is great. Wait, what's WH? White bird here. Blackbird here. The blackbird wants to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. Not good. All I know is too is if you're bad at puzzles, GG, bro. I'm terrible at puzzles. Oh, this is the fox, probably the one on the right. You eat kiwis with skin on? No. Normally we use a knife and we like chop it in half and then use like a spoon or just your teeth and just like dig into it. No, we don't eat it with the skin on though. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crescent might bear your soul. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices the two birds in wait, he notices? He doesn't notice the two birds in conflict. Do I swap these two? Put the white bird in there. The black bird's chilling. No? Resist the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. I don't get where the fox one goes. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. Maybe one of these two? Triumph. He has to be happy, right? Not good. Hold on. Maybe it's this one over here? This tall guy? I think the birds are in the wrong place. Oh. It's this guy, no? He's like tied down. Maybe. The white bird wishes to resist. These guys are chilling. These guys are all chilling. They're chilling. This one guy though is trying to like run away or something. Are those furries or foxes, bro? The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. Okay, this will be the blackbird. Okay. Fox brings all his followers in triumph. He doesn't notice. I thought I had it, bro. What? Okay, I'm gonna leave those two there. I'm gonna put this one here. No. The fox doesn't notice it, bro. This is GG for me, bro. This one's like too many holes to fill. You back, Jim? Probably gonna go back either Thursday, Friday, or gonna wait it out completely and just start next week again. We're still kind of coughing, but I think we're okay. But we're still kind of coughing, so we're just kind of staying a little bit more careful. I mean, we don't really want to get other people sick. Fox brings along his followers in triumph. I mean, in the picture, it only shows these four, dude. Yeah, this is black. Is it? The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird right here. Oh, is he trying to take the lantern? The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his okay, so the fox is probably just this. And then swap these two. Yeah. Fox is a leader. He's probably this guy. Yep. Good comps. You didn't know you can eat the skin until a month ago? Yeah, I don't know. It's, the texture with the kiwis though, like I just don't like. So I'm not eating the kiwis. Yeah, whenever we're sick, we tend to not go to the gym. I know people don't give a like. A lot of people don't care. They just go to the gym even if they're sick, but don't want to get other people sick.
これが君のものだ。
This is yours. Thanks.
"さあ、君も。
さあ、君を。Is that matcha? Shit! It's a ring. Oh my god, it is a ring.
では、
Imagine this is the ending right here. GG's. Oh, they don't put it on their fingers. Okay. Are you deep in this? I think so. We're like near the. We're past 5. I think we're past 50. I should be able to finish it today or like tomorrow. You know. It's longer than how much? 10 to 14 hours. No, it's not that long. This is the final, right? You have done well to come this far. Thanks, bro.
一緒だから
You should
ここまで来られました
that I made
もう
it.
わずかの辛抱だ。
Soon all will be complete.
はい最後まで
Oh, did we wake up? I don't even remember where we left off in the real world. Oh, the parents died. Jesus happened. I'm almost done, you said? Am I like 80%? Okay, yeah, we're almost done. It's a pain. Didn't you say you hated your mom and dad? Why are you crying, bro? That's not true Vader hatred, bro. Every Asian kid ever low key. Yeah. So true.
全部お前たちのせいだ
Well, you did say you hated your mom and you wanted them all to die, so like, you know, you kind of.
苦しみながら死ね
Uh-huh. You're going to suffer, huh?
私の大切なものすべて奪ったな
Ibata.
私自身も奪うがいい
Ubaogai. Try to take me. Chase after the fog monster. What? We're chasing after Jesus? Bet.
ただで済むと思うなよ
Oh. Oh my, what the? What is that? It looks like it has like a mushroom on its head and then a kimono.
お前は許さない絶対に絶対に
It's a tiny. Oh. Ew. Just licked me. Oh. Well, you did have a lot of hatred, so like it's not necessarily the fault. Technically. What happened to Rinko after that fight? What fight? What happened to Rinko? Oh, the... Well, after that flame fight, like in the dream state world, we came back out. And you know how we were like looking for Shu and Rinko together? Like they were at Shu's house. We got to that house. And then we solved the puzzle and we found all three of them hanging. Like they were in the like one of the rooms and Shu was hung. Rinko was on fire, like charred. But she was also hung. And then Sakuko was also hung. So I'm assuming they're all dead already. Like they're just GG. Anyways, like, yeah, it's like the last hour of the last hour or the last 15 minutes I think of the VOD if you want to go. Oh wait, actually it's not on YouTube. Bro, you know what's really annoying? YouTube or after Twitch like uploads the VOD or whatever, like if I get off in the stream and I try to export my VOD onto the tube, it doesn't work. You have to wait for it to process and then I have to do it again like the next day and then YouTube has to process it. But it's the last like 15-30 minutes of the VOD. Yeah. If you really want to see what happened, it's around the last 30 minutes. It's before she sees Jesus. Before she sees Jesus. Bruh. Holy. Damn. I want everyone to die. Lots of violent thoughts right now. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Everything will be fine. Where did Jesus go? Right or left? Probably left, right? Oops. I have one repair kit. Okay. One toolkit. Good one. Look at this, it's all a mess. Oh, Jesus! Hi! Oh, no, come back. Where does she go? I think I have to kill this, right? Yeah. I need a, what's it called? Another weapon probably. Holy lag. Oh my. The bubbles behind me were like disintegrating. crowbar. Nice. Leave my town alone. You're the one that I wish everyone... Ah, classic. I guess Hinako wasn't truly hating her parents. Yeah, it's just intrusive thoughts. She doesn't have the real Vader hatred like I do. Oh wow, they actually give you a lot of weapons. Nope, I want to fight that guy. Wait, what the heck? Shimizu Hinako last seen wearing colored uniform, colored skirt. Details of disappearance. Left helm met with wearing a this. This is the start of the game. You saw this.
絶対
Toolkit, goaded. Yeah, at the start of the game, you go this, like, you see that board thing and you're like looking for a girl with like a sailor uniform. Hinako probably is dead. Probably. Most likely. Oh god. I might have to kill this fast moving one. They're quite aids to deal with. Alright. Stuck in an alley. Alright, let's kill this one. Give me back my happiness. I'm really wondering if... I think Hinako might already be just dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Nothing broke. Just die. She knew. She knew. I don't want to waste. Ooh. Oh, the grandfather's room? Yeah, true. Try watching Silent Hill series lore video and that show's almost 6 hours long? Oh no. That's super long. Hey look, it's wait, is that me? Wait, is that us? The right arm plus the... like the wedding looking... What if that's the other Hinako, you know? That is the other Hinako, I think. Kill her.
なぜ
It is, I think.
こんなことだろうと思いました
I suspected this would happen.
お姉ちゃん助けて
これがどれだけ失礼なこと
What you're doing is incredibly rude, but then you should already know that by now.
殺しなさい
Oh, shoot. Snap.
殺しなさい
Oh, fuck. Because Junko was like,
それがあなたのためです死になさい
she's dead. Like, she's actually dead, yeah. No, but I suspect that that thing walking around is her. It makes sense. Yeah. She's got the arm, she's got the mask thing. She truly is a fan. Fine fans make fine birds.
ふさわしくない
Ill fit for this clan.
ようこそどうも
May you find peace in the days ahead. Huh. So interesting. Can't wait to watch the lore video after this, bro. The endings. Ew. Yeah, so it's marriage. Are those antlers? Nara deer antlers. Those red things kind of remind me of the Muay Thai thing that they wear on their head. Everything's turning ominously red. Excuse me. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, she's reborn. Yeah, she looks really cool. Yeah, okay. I hope you find happiness, truly. We might be done with the game like right now, bro. Aren't red lilies, or like whatever these are, supposed to signify death? Hmm? This is death, right?
街が綺麗。
Don't go that way. Hmm. Yeah, when I see a lily like that, bro, I think Kaneki, bro. Kaneki Ken. When she says don't go that way, return to the Shimizu residence. Oh shoot. Is this when we go kill our parents? You know?
私の邪魔
I think so.
しないで。
Like the Jesus was actually ourselves and then we killed our own parents, right? Okay, I take it back. Her hatred is true. She fucking hates their guts, bro. Holy. So right now we technically are walking like we're like the big tall white. Okay.
そうよ。
So maybe
洗濯。
greatly decrease the weapon ability consumption from performing light attacks. Letter from the hospital. This is Sakuko's, right? Mr. and Miss Igarashi test results. We have compiled the rest of the test results for Igarashi Sakuko. Oh, yep, this is the mailbox. Results: no abnormalities found. Observation shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. Notes: it is not unusual for pubescent children to claim that they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve themselves on their own, so I believe there is no need for concern. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakuko. Simply raise her with love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. Damn. You ever watched a Silent Hill movie? No. This is literally my first ever like Silent Hill like anything. It's because of the Japan glaze, you feel me? Yeah, but before this, yeah, never really cared too much. I got told like a general like summary of what Silent Hill like the first one's about, or like the remake, you know. But outside of that, not really. Never watched anything. Don't really know much about it. More Stam. No, movie's pretty scary, man. Nah, yeah, I think I heard it's pretty scary. I think the scariest movie is definitely like the Conjuring series, though. You know what I'm saying? Conjuring is so scary, bro. They get it right, I think. I've never held like a hand up and cover one eye while I was watching a movie ever. The Conjuring series, definitely the first one, bro. Oh, the doll. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. Yeah, because we're about to go kill him, I think, right? If this is in the past, then yeah. Yeah, I willingly want to go watch Conjuring in theaters too, by the way. So I'm not even allowed to scream. And that shit was that shit was scary. I shit you not. I was watching like this. I'm not even joking. I remember it was like in high school before like Fortnite and shit. Bro, paid to be terrified? Yeah, no. Yeah, that shit was so scary. Have you guys ever watched The Conjuring, bro? That shit's scary as fuck. The Annabelle series and stuff like that, like... Annabelle, The Nun, like... It's not cool, bro. In the theater with my ears? Wait, what is that? What is that? What is this? With my ears. Oh, okay. Brain rot. That's brain rot. Gotcha. Brain rot, huh? Alien. I think Japanese horror is the scariest, though. For sure. They make it, like, very just creepy. Psychologically. I thought this game would be a little more scary, but thank God it's not. I guarantee you if I were to play Outlast and Outlast 2 when it first came out. Wait, the world is celebrating me? I should go see my parents. I'd be screaming more. I got jump scared like twice or 3 times in this game, but like Outlast is different. That shit would have like put me to sleep or put me to... Because the people making it are kind of creepy sometimes. The people making it just have really insanely crazy imagination, bro. Some of the psychological paranormal older movies are cooked. Nah, that shit's scary, bro. Or maybe they just didn't even think about it that hard and just, they're like, oh, great idea, you know? You just fucking used it as an idea. Imagine they didn't really try that hard, we're just glazing them. Okay. Here we go, guys. We are about to watch our parents get murdered a second. You won't be able to stay as you are now. Yeah. What is this wave of enemies constantly going? Wow. Are you confused, Pork? Like I said, the baby was like our friend this whole time, for sure. The little doll
我が家
constantly tell us to not do it, not do it, not do it. Well, I mean, it is really pretty though. This is like how 4-year-olds think leaf piles when you rake up. Leaves are monsters and will eat you. True. Never had that many leaves where I live, but... Alright, let's see our parents get murdered again. I'm assuming that's what's yep. Damn, that's really pretty though. Well, hi Mom and Dad. Look at the drunkard father, bro. This game fire so far? Story-wise, it's pretty interesting. It's like I'm like getting mindfucked the whole time. But
や
oh look, she grew. She's so tall.
ほらお父さん
ここはも
This isn't your home
う
anymore.
家ではない。
Why are you saying that though?
一人で帰ってきても
Even if you come back alone, don't expect to be like. Wait, so is that culture? Like, if you get married, you're not supposed to be coming back. You're not. You're banished. Japanese culture? Really? That is cringe. Oh shit! All right, she looks actually insane. Let's go. Oh! I'm so confused. Oh, Shma! Yo! Thank you for the 2 years, bro. Always a pleasure seeing you. Hope you've been doing well. Playing Silent Hill, getting our brains, like, twisted, but... I hope you're doing well. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. New badge? Yes, sir. You into Gundam, bro? You know what badge that is? You know what Gundam that is? Nope. Damn. A red one. Wait, hold on. There's 2 Gundams that look kind of like that. Hold on. Which one is that again? The one that's for 2-year badge. Sazabi, right? What was the other one that we always get it confused with? Gundam Nightingale. Okay. Yeah. Sazabi, dude. How was your trip, brother? Really, really good, Schmald. It was really, really good. We have our vlogs put up if you didn't watch it yet. They're really short. If you want to go see them. We recorded everything on like a little Digi Osmo Pocket. It's like a little handheld thing. Everyone has one now. Uh, yeah. Let me ask my wife from my arranged marriage real quick. Yeah. How have you been doing, dude? What's it called for the Japan vlog stuff? Exclamation mark Japan in the chat. I'll pull you to the part 1. You can just watch it whenever you have time. The longest, the 2 of them are pretty long, 8 minutes long, but the rest are like 4 minutes. Yeah, they are. It was a really fun time. We traveled, we explored a lot. Kyoto, Tokyo, Hiroshima, Osaka, and then Miyajima, Hakone. Like, we went a lot of places. It was really fun. Isn't this supposed to signify like a soul? A spirit, right? In Japanese lore? All this trip? It was a month. Or 26 days or 27 to be exact, but it was basically a month. Yeah. Last time, 2 years ago, we went for 2 weeks. But we didn't really see much because we traveled in such a big group.
くねった道まるで私の心みたい
It's like I'm walking through my head. Yeah. Yep. Wait, didn't you say blue is also... Blue flames are for demons? Death, right? Blue exorcist. Akai Gundam. Good stuff, yes sir. Have you been playing anything?
手を壊すの
Have you
手伝ってくれる
now you'll help me destroy it all, won't you? Can I talk to the doll? No? Okay. Did you what's it called? Have you been playing or keeping up with like Battlefield 6, Silk Song and stuff like that, Schmal, or nah? Not much recently. Life. Our first choice when we came back was Silk Song because we played Hollow Knight before we left. And then this is our second one. With how games are like $70 now, like Battlefield 6 and stuff, I was like, dude, I really need to think if I will play it a good amount. Too many bugs.
通さないつもりか上等だ
Arc Raiders is coming out, Arc Raiders is coming out in at the end of the month, if you care about that one. Not much gaming is all good. Wait, what the heck? I just noticed when the bat's durability goes lower and lower, it breaks. Look, it like turns into like just, huh? What the? Man, I'm normally observative about those things, but I didn't even notice that the bat was like breaking. The doll keeps telling us to save Shimizu Hinako, but like, you're in my way again.
気が済む
Cool.
まで
Fine, I'll keep doing this. I'll paint this place red with
血
your
の
blood.
海に沈めてやる
Do you remember how I sent you a pic of the Japanese mechanical puzzle I used to since like 3rd grade? I found out they have one of the same grip, but Jetstreaming? Dude, Jetstream is so good, dude. I love Jetstream. Chamasuruna. Chamasuruna. Wait, what the? I think I kind of understand what type of enemy this is, though, to be represented in real life. Kind of. What the fuck? Yeah, it grabs and licks you, bro. Straight up licks you. I know, right? That's what I was saying. Do you know the Silent Hill lore, Schmal? Like Silent Hill remake and stuff? I was told, like, a little bit. Now, yeah, I only know the gist of remake because Fenria told me about it today. She was like, you play as that main character, that dude. You arrive at Silent Hill. It's all foggy. Wait, can I say it on stream, bro? I might spoil it for some people who... I mean, hopefully you guys don't care, but... you arrive in a car in Silent Hill. It's like all foggy. Fucking... Your wife is dead. But your wife... The person that killed you... You find out your wife is dead and the wife is in the car, actually. Your car, because you strangled her to death. The nurses in Silent Hill are like... Because when the wife was dying in the hospital, he started getting the urges to cheat on the wife while she was dying with the nurses or some shit. And then Pyramid Head is apparently the main character that you play as, like, personified or whatever. And I was like, dude, what the heck? So, like, if that consent, or, like, if that, like, general basis is something for, like, this game as well, then I'm assuming, like, these monsters also have meaning too, you know? Yeah. Like, I'm, like, assuming these guys that jump and lick you are, like, old farts or some shit. Like, a particular suspicion that walks around on all fours, greedily staring eyes, greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with you. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it even bothers with guys. Typical. I mean, I don't know what the... maybe we're digging too deep into it, but, like, I feel like there's, like, a meaning for all these. What? Yeah, Schmal. Like, Pyramid Head, did you see that weird Pyramid Head scene? No. I don't know too much about, like, what happens in Pyramid Head, but, I don't think you can show on stream? Yeah, that's fine. You just send it, I'll watch it later. You walk into him? You walk into him? Huh? The monster that my father... turn into. It acts the same way he did when he let his anger get the best of him. It was only the curse of fatherhood that made my dad appear human. This form, his true form, must have been hidden underneath all along. Okay, yeah, there is, like, meaning to the monster that my mother turned into. I'm not even sure she's realized what's happened to her. Always being humiliated and abused, her twisted ideal of happiness, there's no way that she was human to begin with. Yeah. Like, run into him randomly and he's doing sexual... Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. And when Fenria told me that, I was like, wow, damn. It kind of makes more sense now. I was like, why is there just hot nurses in Silent Hill? This is it, no turning back. The boss fight? Pepe laugh. Yeah, I think we're probably fighting ourselves. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. I can't wait to see a lore video on this game though. I'm like so lost. Didn't know until recently how bad abuse against medical professionals is, because no such... Piece of bread. Bro, the fact that so many people are like... so many people are getting away with viewbotting and shit, like, yeah, it does not surprise me. There's just something fucked up somewhere, bro. No surprises no more, bro. Cheating. Cheater. Yeah, true. What's that meme of that one rapper? He's like, what an evil world we live in. Uh-oh. Hold on, pause. Kitchen knife. Why is the doll just constantly like that? She's like holding the fox. There's like a knife in the fox's head. What an evil world we live in. What the? Bro, they're definitely they're preparing us for the finale. Do I repair this? What other weapons do I have? I repair that axe. Strength build. Higashi. First aid kit. Boom. Save. Let's get in there. I think we are fighting ourselves. Yeah. Oh, this is where Shu was hung. I think. Just like real life, facts. Greatest enemy is yourself. Dang. Shimizu Hinako. Let's get this. Come on now. I feel like we're playing Sekiro. This is Lady Butterfly. Yeah, where are you, Lady Butterfly? We're fighting our sister?
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
You still cling to life? Yes. Very precious. How could you be on their side?
向こう側の人間。私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわか
You
る。
understand why you're here. Think. Think! Think! What superhero does that again? Omni-Man? I think it's him. Think! Think!
怖いや。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何なの？
What is that you're taking? How long have you been taking this? Oh my. Oh my, you're overdosing!
大丈夫だよ。これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。それを飲むのをやめて。私に構わないで。
Oh. She just paused time. Drugs are a reoccurring theme in the series? I see. Just like in life. Omni-Man? Think! Think! The only reason why I know that? Mortal Kombat, bro. Think! Think! Uh-oh.
これが全ての根源。
Kids. Kids, this is why you don't do drugs. Look at those things standing on the right and left though. It's like a big chunk. Oh god. Look. She looks so cool. We don't know what's real and what's fake. What color's her dress?
さんも私を返せ
Shiro.
奪った全てを返せ
Shiro Muku. Wait, hold on. What is Shiro Muku? What does that translate to? Shiro Muku. Shiro white something. Shiro Muku is pure white traditional Japanese kimono worn by a bride during a Shinto wedding ceremony. Literally translating the pure white clothing. Symbolizes purity, new beginnings, and the bride's transition into her new life. Beautiful. The outfit includes the white kimono itself, often made of silk, and various traditional accessories. Ah, I see. New beginning, huh? Oh, I'm. Strength build. Oh, look at all the fox eyes behind. That's so crazy, no? Oh shit. That's kind of creepy. Those are all fox eyes in the background. I saw it. Nice 3-hit string. Let me show you my 1+2. Yep. Your head's gone right there. Uh-oh. Ryoiki Tenkai. Oh, blood. Oh, oops. Too late. Ryoiki Tenkai. Oh, button! No, don't run. What? Command grab. Ew. You buy the Zento signature, right? The pen? That I forgot. I don't even know what that is. Zento signature? No, I don't know. I only got the Jetstream pens and then a pencil. Wait. Am I supposed to hit her? What the? You have to perfect dodge that? So what's so nice about the Jetstream pins? I can show. I can go bring the one that we got up. There's. Huh? Oh, you have it? Okay, yeah. Let me kill this and then we can show you the pens that we got at. We went to a stationery store. There's a lot in Japan, and it was like 7 to 12 floors. And dude, I don't even write, but I started writing more recently, dude. And dude, those pens are insane. Actually, yeah, I've been writing in my Death Note a lot recently. Stop? What? I have a Death Note, bro. Light Yagami should have won, bro. I love station shit. Dude, I didn't know how much I liked it until now, bro. What the fuck? How do you dodge that? Let's hear this here. Dun 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 dun. Super armor. Go then. Here we go again, guys. Oh, you can just walk away from it, bro. Ah. So ka. なるほど、なるほど。Delay. Didn't. Get up, fighter. Dude, this chick has a lot of heals, or a lot of health. Yeah, she's just high on drugs, bro.
こんなところはやだ。
She's fighting demons, bro.
こんなところも
Literally fighting demons.
全てぶち壊してやる。
What in the heck? Escape from the Dark Shrine. Okay. I'm running. Oh look! More pills, yeah! Yeah! 100?! Oh shit! Wait, it's literally showing you guys what happens.
どうしたのよ。
What is going on?
これは何の真似だ。
What the hell are you doing? Hey, are you insane?
う
Shokika!
るさい。どいて。
Ah! What the? Wait, she's actually just
邪魔する
freaking.
なら容赦しない。
She's just
私に。
crazy.
私たちに。誰も構うんじゃねえ。
待ってくれみんな。
Mate,
は私が話す。
I'll speak to Hinako.
ひなこ
Why are you doing this?
どうしてお前の心を
Gotta show you, I understand you. I care
分
for
か
you.
ってやれたと
What do you
思
mean?
っていたのに
I want to know exactly what's going on, bro. Did she just kill off her whole family or something?
ひなこずっとって約束したじゃない裏切り者
That's Sakuko, right? Talking. I love me pills. Let me take some. Mmm. Yeah. Yes. Drugs, drugs, drugs.
どうしてこんなことをやめ
Why
な
are you
さ
doing
い
this? Please stop.
シューを奪った
You stole shoe. I'm sorry, Hinako. I'm so sorry. I
ひ
messed
な
up.
こ本当にごめん俺が間違
What
って
is
た
going on, bro?
俺はただでもこんなに苦しくなんて
やめろ友達の声で話しかけるな
I'm so lost. Oh my, look at the floor. It's all pills. Oh my. Wait, this is the FOV I wish we could have played the whole time.
もう少しの
Don't they look like
Shimbo.
maggots to you guys? You guys ever seen maggots? These remind me of maggots. Oh my gosh. What's behind these red doors? Police officer? Siren. Ambulance. Oh my god. Is this how you guys feel when you're at raves? Has to be, bro. This has to be. That's it? That's it. What? Are you serious? What? No way. Fenria just told me, she just told me that, hold on. Can you guys hear me still? Okay, I muted the desktop audio. But, apparently, to get the other endings, you can't take a single red pill in the game. Wait, and then you also said that the endings, right? Like, no matter what, your first playthrough, it's always that one? It's always that one, right? Wow. Wait, you have to play through the whole game? No red pill? Wait, and does that unlock... How many endings are there? There's 2 endings like that. What are the other ones? How do you do the other ones? Yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah, it's not that long, Shmuel. The game, Silent Hill F. Interesting. When I was going to medical tent at ADC, I saw one person being restrained by 5 security guards, and it instantly sobered me up, kinda. Okay, dude. That's insane. I'm bored. We're definitely watching a lore video, though. I'm being dead ass. We're definitely watching a lore video. But like from that ending though, like it kind of just seems like whatever she was doing was also what the other thing was doing too. Like, you know, you're kind of just like fighting yourself the whole time. At least at the end, it was. My friend told me to walk there because I could barely stand or talk. The first thing I said in like 40 minutes of being in pain was like, well, at least I'm not that guy. Wait, hold on. We've got 2 male victims here, some female arrest, same female arrest, cardiac arrest. We haven't found the knife used by the suspect at the scene. Chances are good that it's still in the suspect's possession. We better consider her armed. Female suspect is in her 20s and wearing a wedding dress. Head is little over 160 centimeters. Lasting flings, Hideyoshi strong. Needs to be armed and highly dangerous. Exercise extreme caution. Okay, so she was about to get. This is not Junko, right? This is her. It appears the suspect was observed consuming red and white capsules. The capsules match the ones discovered at the wedding venue. This is Kaguracho one affirmative. Yeah, that's the box of pills she kept. But she got that from Shu, no? You know? Like she was getting these pills from Shu, no? And remember, Shu was like, or when you. Yeah. Shu's family is pharmacists, but like in one of her thingies, is like when she went to Shu's room, it was like Shu was giving her something else on purpose. In the shed, she like one of the notes you find is his note saying like she wants her like yeah. Can I skip this? Should I skip this? Okay, New Game Plus. You can now create save data for the completed game by getting a New Game Plus with data from a completed game. You can create changes to the story. Special conditions to unlock new endings. You will also be able to play on the hard difficulty setting Lost in the Fog. Oh, wow. Wait, you weren't even allowed to pick that in the first playthrough? Oh. Wow. Wait, we picked the hardest one for the puzzles, right? Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. In order to begin New Game Plus, you need to create a new save. Data from the completed game. Are you sure you want to return to the title screen? Can I back up? This one? This one? Oh, okay. I'm good, right? Wait, what? That's how they did it? What the? What is all these? Autosaves? Okay, let's go look at the endings, bro. I'm super curious. What is this? Silent Hill F story? Hold on. I want to see the endings. Silent Hill F endings. Alright, now I'm going to read this. Ending 1. Coming home to roost requirements. Wait, so is this like signifying what happens if you just do too many drugs or what? This is the only ending you can get on your first run. Regardless of what you do or don't do over the course of the game, simply play through to the end. You'll get an abrupt finale as well as some strong hints that isn't the actual ending to Hinako's story. Oh, okay. Clearing the game once unlocks the endings option on the main menu, where you'll get some hints on how to get 3 of the 4 remaining endings. You'll also be asked to save your game after the credits. Loading that save will place you back at the start of SHF in New Game Plus mode, where many things about Ebisuga have changed. Your first clear of Silent Hill F unlocks the trophy Coming Home to Roost. Wait, they literally made this game to make it so that you had to play through it more than once? Damn. So technically, if I go into New Game Plus right now, everything's different. Should I do it? One joke ending? Yeah, you only get one ending in your first playthrough that leads into the other ones. And you get hints on how to do the other ones. Fox's wedding requirements. Okay. To unlock this ending on the New Game Plus, fulfill the following criteria. Do not use a single red capsule for the entirety of your run. You can pick them up without endangering your ending, but never actually eat a capsule. This is the thing that I was talking about, the sacred sword below the tree or something, and then solve the crimson water puzzle. What are these? What? Yeah, this is... Wait, did not see this. Wait, it's all new. Yo, hot take. Am I weird for thinking that if you purposefully make the game that you have to play through the whole game again to get certain things is kind of dumb? I don't like that because, like, I know like your first run is around 10 to 14 hours, but just having to play through the whole thing again, like all the same or not all the same shit. Some like, you know, I don't know, like already looks kind of different, but I still think it's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna like Nier Automata. You have to replay it. Well, here's another thing too, though. Silent Hill F, I know you're supposed to be like walking around and like, you know, but like if Nier Automata, like the combat and stuff is like faster and you move faster, that's fine. The reason why I don't like it in this style though is because I'm forced to fucking walk everywhere, you know. So I can't be jumping on roofs, like, you know. Yeah, but like for games like this though, I understand like if you're a very big Silent Hill enjoyer of like the lore and everything, sure, like, you know, you like for those people, yeah, but like for people like me though, I feel like playing it through like, yeah, you don't get the full story. If you don't play multiplies for a day, I've never played it. You do if you want the real ending. Okay. You need to play through it twice, technically. Okay. Yeah. But like, look at how much you have to do. You have to even get to this point first. And then you have to go and do all these like specific things to grab like whatever to go solve this puzzle. Then go over here, go over here. It's a lot of time. Yeah, it's for like the hardcore, like top 1% playing Silent Hill, bro. The top 500 gamers for this game. Because like I would not be able to do this. I don't think. You're not allowed to take a single pill. You're supposed to go solve. You have to get to this point to solve the 2 puzzles. Obtain the Agura no Hote Sama from the main hall. It's found in the same general area as Crimson Water Puzzle. Detail for which are found below. Use the stone basin at the stern of blah blah blah. This can be during your first visit. Unlocks Fox's wedding. Okay. Ending number 3. The fox wets its tail requirements. I don't know what that means. To unlock this ending on New Game Plus, fulfill the following criteria. Do not use a capsule. Solve the Sacred Sword puzzle and retrieve the Sacred... Do not purify the Sacred Sword. Okay. Ending 4. Ebisuga Aoka in Silence requirements. This is considered the true ending or golden ending, although there's still some room for interpretation. The first time you beat SHF, your only clue as how to get the ending number 4 is that you need to get any 2... bruh. Wait, so you don't get ending 4 unless you play New Game Plus one time. So you're forced to play the game over 3 times to get this ending. Yeah, I hate that shit. not for a like that, like the pacing needs to be good enough. Nah, that's crazy, dude. What? You're forced to play the game 3 times if you want the golden ending. The first time you beat SHF, your only clue, okay? Once you've beaten the game on NG Plus, you'll unlock a list of remaining requirements to your ending menu. To unlock this ending on the New Game Plus, fulfill the following criteria. Get credit for any of the 2 of the previous 3 endings on a single save file. Huh? Okay. You'll be able to tell if a file credit towards multiplied by the trail icons on the save slots right hand side. Clear the game without ever using a single red capsule. Obtain and purify Secure Sword. Offer the brooch as a tribute to the ancient Jizo statue. The last step is tricky. Ancient Jizo statue is Ebisugaoka and can be found at the point in the game when you're making your way from Shu's house to Hinako's. However, it's remarkably well hidden and there are no clues about it anywhere else in the game. Play the game as you normally would until you reach the village playground. A little north of it, you'll have to kill a spawner to dispel a barricade across the northern stairs. Once it's dead, climb the stairs and keep an eye on the foliage to your right. Hinako will annotate her map with a question mark on the statue's location once you found the path below. Near the top of the stair, there's a camouflage path through the... Do you hear what these guys are writing, bro? There's a hidden wall through the bushes that leads to Jizo statue wearing a shawl. There's an Emma on a flat rock nearby. If you interact with the statue, Hinako will leave her brooch for it as an offering. Removes it from your inventory. From this point on, go on to finish the game as normal. All criteria for this ending must be met by the time you enter Shimizu residence. Nothing else has to be done. Completing the game with ending number 4 unlocks this. Okay, and this is the troll one, UFO. What the... This is Silent Hill's F spin on the traditional S Silent Hill joke ending. It doesn't require you to fully clear the game, and if you know what to do, you can finish it in under 2 hours. To unlock this ending on New Game Plus, take the following steps. At the start of the game, when you're making your way through the canals on the south side of town, look for an archway made from scrap metal next to a dumpster. It can be difficult to spot as there aren't any specific landmarks. If you enter the house, you've gone too far, and you'll have to start over. Holy... Check the map screenshot below. Hinako is pointed directly at the archway you need. Go through the archway into a hidden storage room. Use the radio in the back to listen to this, blah, blah, blah. Continue with the game as normal here until you clear out the corridors. As usual, you'll be sent back to Ebisugaoka with Shu and Rinko. From Rinko's house, go south and fight your way into the rice fields. Your goal is small abandoned house. Push the barricade from the side, blah, blah, blah. This should trigger a flyby of a UFO just to let you know you're on the right track. How do people find this, bro? Like, this has to be like data mine or something, right? Backtrack from here into Midtown Ebisugaoka. You have to circle around to reach it, but once you do, examine the poster to get 3 more UFOs to show up. At this point, backtrack to the big street to the south. There are several monsters on patrol. Pick up the document next to movie review of the Great Space Invasion. Complete SLF with ending number 5, so to speak. Unlocks the trophy achievement, the Great Space Invasion. PP8001. That has unlocked the UFN, and you can examine any of the 3 Great Space Invasion posters in Ebisugaoka to receive the PP8001 Plasma Sword. Courtesy of the Space Army. It'll be dropped from the sky to land on the ground directly behind her. Wait. I can become a Jedi? Oh my god, I can become a Jedi. Vader? Yes. Okay, now I want to know what the endings even mean. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. Sorry, boys. I don't think I would be able to do this, bro. Play through the game 3 times? Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's an hour long, bro. Jesus. Silent Hill endings explained. Let me look at the endings first. Wait, 13 minutes, bro. Oh, true. Silent Hill endings. Full game movie, 4K, 60 FPS. Let's go. 3 hours. Oh shit. Wait, why are they all hours? Oh my. Does this guy have timestamps, bro? No timestamps. Okay. Okay. This one's okay.
Impossible. You still can't.
Ugh! English dub. Yeah, you got me? Yes. Goated. Okay. Wait, hold on. I didn't read this. Yodoka Tattoo. We've got 2 male victims here. Same female suspect as in the wedding massacre on Route 8. One victim is currently in cardiac arrest. Found the knife. Yeah, she was in a wedding dress. Okay. Fox's wedding. Oh, this is... Yeah, it is different, actually.
私は認めない。こんなの認めない。
Oh yeah, let me full screen
心を
this.
沈めて消え去りなさい。あなたの存在はもはや
The more Hinako suffers if you cling to life. Well, the bunny ears are... yeah, I know. But from a sailor uniform to a bunny now.
清水ひな子はもう存在しません。帰りなさい。ここはあなたがいてよい場所ではありません。
I'm just still so confused though.
このような日に
Find its way here today of all days.
どこからこのようなつきものが。ひな子、今払ってあげるから少し待ちなさい。
What's up, Daddy? What's up, Danny? How are you, bro? That's crazy. Uh-oh, that's not creepy at all.
一体
These are all the endings? Yeah, we just finished the game. The first one, do you want to see it? I don't mind showing it to you. Or you can go back into the VOD. I'll show you it after. No, it's okay. I got you, Danny. You can just watch through these endings with us. The first playthrough, though, you only get one ending, and you have to play through New Game Plus to get the other ones. So we're just watching them now. You got the VOD thing on Twitch? My VOD should be in there. Yeah, the videos or rewind. You would have to go back pretty far, so I would say it's okay. Yeah, because we finished the game like a couple minutes ago. The first ending is right here, though. I'll show it to you. Nothing. You didn't really miss much here, but yeah. How would you rate the game, though? Well, I've never played a Silent Hill.
清水ひな子を取り戻す。
Out of 10, it's kind of hard for me to say. For me, like my style of games, I think the story-wise, this is perfectly fine. Like playing through it was fine. I was a solid 7 or 8. It's only because I'm confused, though. If I were to watch like a explanation video, I might like it more. But yeah, it's not bad. But It's not bad, but for like a $70 game that I only played like 14 hours, I would say I would probably not if I could go back in time, you know.
それは違うよ。咲子も凛子も柊もうまい。
Yeah. I mean,
お父さん
I played through it because like I was like very curious about the story, you know, the lore.
子供の頃のようにいつでも会えるわけじゃないだけ。黙れ化け物め。私を返せ。
Yeah, the story is interesting. I didn't like the like combat, or I mean, it's not made for combat, but
私が受け止めてあげる。
yeah, you fight yourself again in this ending. What is that? I would say Silent Hill is definitely not my type of game. I don't think. These types of like games where you just like walk through puzzles and then like some combat.
ひなこ
Yeah.
この薬を飲みなさい
Wait, didn't they just switch spots now? They just swapped.
Kimi はあのようなものに疲れてけなげに耐えていたのか
Huh? Cursor, what have you done to him? Yeah. Be gone.
ひなこもう大丈夫だ
What the? Yo, who's that? He's got a baseball bat. Oh, it's Shu. Oh my god. Do it, buddy. Why is he here and how is he here in this realm? What the heck? Don't you trust me? It's always been the two of us.
柊
Huh?
柊と一緒に昔のままの姿で
Wait, does she have a tail?
ずっといたかった。
She has a tail, right?
でも私も柊もいつまでも同じではいられないんだ。
それは分かってる。でもどうしてそいつなんだ。
Why do you trust this nobody?
どうしてだ。
Whoa.
柊はいつまでも今のままでいようと言ってくれる。
Yes.
だけど琴雪さんは
Oh, it is Kotoyuki.
私と共に未来へ歩もうと言っ
He
てくれ
says he
る。
wants to build a future together with me.
どちらも不安だった。どちらにも希望を感じた。
Hmm.
もし本当にこの身を二つに引き裂くことができたなら、
If only I could split myself in two.
私は今だっ
If
て
there were two of me, then one could stay.
その半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。
Wait, so Kotoyuki is for the childhood like flashback in the thingy by the slide. Question is, how did the guy turn? How did the guy turn into like a fox dude? I'm so confused.
男として
As a man,
こ
otoko
のまま
dashite.
にはできない
You cannot allow this to pass.
いえ、私に話させてください。
I'll go and talk to him myself. Which ending is this? The wedding? I can't take her seriously in this outfit.
ダメな男だ
I'm no good.
祝福するつもりでいたんだでもできなかった
But I couldn't do it.
それどころか俺は
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. He admits it here.
お前に薬と偽って
I gave you those capsules. Uh-oh.
それは
He didn't finish his sentence.
自分と対話できる薬
They help you reflect within yourself, but they can be extremely dangerous
に
too.
よっては非常に危険な薬だ
Told you this guy's sus.
どうしてそんなものを私に
結婚を断って欲しかった 一番思ってるのは誰
It's
か
all... Yo, Wretched, you're right, bro. It's all about marriage. Right?
俺は何言ってんだ相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくさ
So Shu likes this girl, but she got, like, arranged to someone else, right? Is that what I'm getting at? And then he gave her these pills and then ended up making her go batshit crazy. Right? Yeah.
頼む幻滅してくれ
幻滅などするもんか
Mm-hmm.
今度は私に相棒に幻滅させようとするのかいい加減にしろ
Cannot hate my partner.
よくも今日を私たちを
Doing
めちゃく
everything
ちゃ
that
に
we've
して
had
くれた
together.
な
Whoa. Is this Shu? Yeah, so... Yo, that is so sick. That...
戦うぞ相棒そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちで
Now, why do you have bunny ears? We're watching a video of all the endings, Schmald. I'm assuming this guy already did one of the endings here to get this outfit. He's using this outfit. Yeah. Is that supposed to mean something though? Like, he's just like, this is just like, this is a perfect representation of all the people that are hiding behind masks, huh? Something like that? Two-faced? Oh, I know. I'll stop. You get me? I watched a video earlier and she wasn't wearing bunny ears and he was like, damn, we can't watch this. No. Don't listen to this guy, he's a liar. Thank you. Knew you could make me whole again.
ありがとう
You have to be kind of crazy though to give someone you like so much like pills that can also make them go kind of fucking cuckoo, you know? You have to be a pretty fucked up human being too. Just because she got arranged to marry someone else. I mean, it's probably pretty tough, you know. Lots of emotions.
あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもり
It'll be me.
はないのだ
It'll be far more than a while, I assure you. Oh
俺の
shit.
子を不幸にしたら
If you make my Hinaka unhappy, I'll beat you to a
つなぐってやる
pulp.
からな。
ひなこは私のものだ。もは
Damn,
や
she is
君の
no
もの
longer
ではない
yours.
いや、俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
私と君は世界で最も彼女のことを理解し、大切
So
に
that is
し
the
ようと
little kid he
思う
saw.
二人だ良い友人になると思うのだが。
This probably happens with partners if both do drugs or like will experiment with drugs. I wonder how it would have been living in like an era like that though. Like your life is never like your own choice and you're always just married off to some fucking random person. You know? That shit's probably like probably hella A's back then. This still exists in some countries? Really? That's crazy to me. I don't know why, but I just thought of wedding dress. Oh god. We got Taeyong and then whoever this guy was in that fucking... Oh my god. That guy's a pretty boy, dude. Holy. Alright, that's one ending. Wait, but so is she a monster though? Like, is she truly a monster?
中に入ろう。肩を冷やす。
She is, right?
はい。
We'll find out in the lore video. Oh wait, no, she's not. She's a human right now.
やだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだ。
Wait. 'Huh? Yeah, because at the start of the game, she's like a tomboy. Oh! She's the monster thing right now. Because the monster thing doesn't have a face, because she cut it off right here. Ah. Oh, we're watching the endings, Lines. I'm not sure if this is even the... Is this a good or a bad? I don't know. This feels like another bad ending. Because I think what she truly wants isn't to be getting... Like, back then, girls were supposed to be girly. You can't be tomboy. You're supposed to always be cutesy and shit. Go get married off into another family, right? And I don't think she wanted that, so this is probably a bad ending, I think. This is good? This is good? You think this is good? Okay, oh, okay. Y'all can't think this is good. Okay. Who stomps this, though? Oh, him. And she... This is like autopilot, right? Like, this is like Puppet listening to your parents, right? Like, this is... Because, like, she goes like, oh, yeah, I'll just always be... Oh, yeah. Yeah? Okay. Understood. Alright, next. Fox wets its tail. Ending. Oh, before that though, Danny, if you don't know, the first ending that you get throughout the playthrough, like, no matter what, you always get this ending. Yeah, you come over here. You go. At the beginning is kind of the same when you see this like shrine. You're running away, but Hmm? What? Yeah, you beat your monster self, which is right here. This is like the 1v1, but this girl is you. You find out like as you're playing, like you find out that this is actually you. Once you beat her, you run away. For some reason, everything around you though is pills. Like you just see pills on the floor everywhere. There's like a trail of pills, right? I was thinking like this is just what happens when you're a druggie. Pills here, pills there, pills. Oh, this is the ending that everyone gets on their first playthrough. You make it to this wall, you open it, and then yeah, like she has a headache right now. Sirens, you know, police, ambulance. She's going crazy. Get out of our way. It's mimicking her like actions, so you know. They're actually one, but yeah. Police. 2 male victims, female suspect as in the wedding massacre. 1 victim is currently in cardiac arrest. We haven't found the knife used by the suspect. Chances are good that it's still the suspect's possession. Female suspect is in her 20s and wearing a wedding dress. Huh? No. Last seen fleeing Tsuneyoshi Shrine. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she's like the whole like she just doesn't want to get married. Oh yeah, the suspect was consuming these pills. Yeah, this is how it ends. The ending that everyone gets. Hey guys, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Alright, let's see. Even now, you still can't accept the inevitable. Why should I fight for my will until... Well, you can do this, you can overcome this. Okay. It's not for anyone else decides. It's too late. It's far too late. Okay, she stops time again. Oh, she's got the little doll on her back. Again, the doll. She's gonna break this again. Yep, breaking the ceremony stuff. Yep. Sorry, do you guys mind if I skip? Because like it's pretty long if I don't. Okay, the same fog. Huh. I thought I killed you. Don't you dare try to interfere. It's my decision. Damare. So 1v1 against yourself again. Yep, she cut off her face. Mommy. Okay. Whoa. Pause. Okay, so she's actually fighting Gotoyuki.
花嫁にはふさわしくないわいだ。
Uh,
一体何者なの？
その言葉はそのまま返そう。
this is not befitting of a bride, you hear that?
ひなこに何がついた？
Hinako would never act this way.
に入り込んだ。
How have you entered it? Reveal your true self.
ひなこ
There we go.
信じてたぜ相棒。お前なら絶対に示せると思ってた。自分の本当の気持ちをな。
Okay. Uh-oh. He's pissed. How dare you set foot here? How did filth like you creep in? Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tails. It's not the 9 tails. No, it's 5.
ひなこ逃げるぞ。
Ooh, he's pissed. Whoa, Tekken 8 stage. Oh wow.
あなたは何者なの？
That's a really pretty arena. I am nothing more than a man who fell in love. Ever since I've wanted nothing more than your hand and your happiness. I shall make you my wife yet. What's up, Bellic? How are you? Out of love and respect for you, I forced myself to abide by the rules of human courtship. But if, by honoring your traditions, I risk losing you, then I'm afraid we'll have to do things my way from now on. Abandon your world, let the memory of your presence there fade away. In time, be carried off by the wind. Is this a story game or like Elden Ring? It's a story game, mainly, Bellic. A hapless girl who was spirited away by a fox. That's sick, though. It's a story-driven game. It's slightly spooky. Definitely not. You definitely should have played if you're like looking for combat.
あなたの求愛を生涯
I won't forget your
忘
kindness.
れません。
You can tell someone this is live action Naruto.
ありがとう。
Thank you for everything.
ひなここっちだ早く。
He's quite a cute fox, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Slightly creepy when they smile, but... Oh wait, they were all childhood friends, bruh. You're one of us, then our comrade in arms. I suggest you leave. I'm still a monster after all, and won't hesitate to consume you if given the chance.
また会おう戦友。
Matao Senyu. Peace out, man. A gallant man, I must hold my head high. That's it? Yeah, the fox is sick, actually. A gallant man is a man who is brave and honorable, exceptionally polite and attentive to women, or stylish and dashing. I think this might be a good ending, I think.
シエが助けてくれなかったら
Because she doesn't get married. Because she doesn't want to get married.
私は自分の勇気を保てなかった。
逆だろ
Oh yeah, it doesn't change the fact that he gave her the pills. That's true.
俺は
So he's kind of a sus guy too. Anyways, yeah.
その勇気を持つのに時間をかけすぎて大勢に迷惑をかけた。
Yeah, fuck, man. Okay.
そのためにお前が自分の人生を諦め
You need to
な
say
きゃい
fuck
けないのは
these kinds of men.
俺はおかしいと思うぜ
ありがとう
Thank you, Aibo.
相棒。
I still don't get the fog shit though in this game.
二人に合わないな。
うっせえお前だってそれ似合ってねえよ
Glass half full ending. We kind of suck, man. Nah, it's just humans, bro. Don't worry, bro. I know 2 perfect examples of why women suck. So. Okay, buddy. Sorry. Let me calm down. Daddy. Two syllables? Wait, hold on. I didn't pay. Geysers have, and over the past 3 weeks have shown tsunami? The common hydrogen sulfide gas continues to increase. What? Hydrogen sulfide? Residents of Ebisugaoka have been ordered to evacuate. Earlier we spoke. Why is the doll just sitting there though? 2 syllables, my shell? Good one. Impossible.
ひなこあなたひなこなの
お姉ちゃん、
This shit is sick? It's pretty sick. There's a lot of endings, but it takes so much to get them.
私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
Someone is toying with all of us.
私を嫁がせたい何
One of them wants to marry me off,
そ
the
れ
other
を
one
妨
wants to
害した
stop the
何者
wedding.
かが私を
This whole time they've been pitting me against myself.
そんなことって
とてもとても苦しい
I
戦
think I
いだった
think I
け
get
れ
it
ど
now. Okay, this is true ending. This is
私
true
は
ending.
ようやくそれに気づけたの。
This is true good
人
ending.
に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと。私たちは
These are battles that we both have to
戦
fight.
わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。
Can you imagine? Even game, I'm aiming like an ancient fossil. Bro, you need to just put your head down and just go to sleep, bro. Get your 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, bro.
ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。私、やっぱり親のものだと思う。
I know I've been a terrible daughter.
でも、
I truly want nothing more than for me to be happy.
本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、
Mm-hmm.
この暴挙を
And please
どうか許して。
let me do this. I get my 12 to 15 hour per max gun on BF6. It takes forever to level up a gun, bro.
This
This is pretty similar.
そして
So all the endings, they smack
私たちを
this.
もてあそぶ者たち
I'll never be just some puppet to be toyed with and tossed aside never. Okay, this is all the same. This is all the same. Fog comes out.
どうして私たちをどちらかが殺されなければならないの
Fight yourself again.
どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの
What the? What the? Oh, are they gonna combine into each other? Fusion! Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. Wait, that was sick. That's isn't that Shu and the Fox? Yeah. For eons, all this raging spy. I think the point was that they were always pitted against each other, but they don't want to fight each other. Oh. You piece of rubbish. Such rubbish means nothing to me.
これは一体
Oh wait, no, the fox is right here. What is, yo, what is this Naruto Sasuke ending, bro? Look at this. What's in them pills? That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at these. I'm pretty sure in this ending you're not, you go through the whole playthrough not eating a single pill though. The ones that result in the fox wedding and fox wet tail, I think these you eat. Yeah. Is that Susanoo on the left? Yeah, that's fucking Madara on the left, and this is like Nine-Tailed Fox, bro. Oh, he did the hand jutsu, bro.
琴焼さん琴焼さん
稀に人里に真意を
Once in a blue moon, humankind produces an extraordinary girl who is blessed with divine power. Whoa.
そのような
Upon her birth, a spell is placed on our clan's successor.
我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に
Go and seek out that extraordinary girl and make her his wife.
何を言って
In the past, we relied on our cunning, seducing our brides with clever deceits. But this generation's heir is a fool. Oh, Kotoyuki is a fool? Failing to charm his bride to be demonstrates what an inexperienced failure he is. Alright guys, I got it. Moral of the story, be careful of pretty boys.
琴焼さんは
Mm-hmm.
私をお嫁さんにしたい一心で
All he wanted is
努力してきたって
and be happy that he tried so hard.
孤独に
Hinokami Kagura!
懸命に悩んで生きてきた琴焼さんを
What he suffered, you'll never understand, you monster. You monster! Okay, so this is the true, like, demon god thing. Wait, what the? You fight this one too? Oh, wait, what the? Wait. Yo. Yo, the doll is bad. I don't know, but I think the doll is actually bad. Huh? Yeah. When has a doll in any horror movie or game ever been good? That's a good point. God Slayer. Holy Gojo ending. Oh yeah, so the doll. Wait, so was the doll the god and Kotoyuki was? The hair, yeah.
ごめんね
Air?
必ず供養するからね
What the fuck? Wait, so the doll was actually bad this whole time.
大丈夫か2人ともほらパッチだ早く
Kotoyuki, run! You've pissed off the gods, bro.
本当にすまない久しぶりの祝言に酒が
He has had much to drink for his first wedding in many
大
moons.
な方なのだ
He is normally so
どう
kind.
すればいいの
この場は私が何とかして
So
お
leave
く
this matter to me for now.
琴幸さん一緒に
すまなかった
Apologies.
私は君に全て
While I try to give you everything,
君が一番欲して
I
いた
fail to
ものに
realize what you
気づけな
desire
かっ
most.
た私も君と同じものが欲しくなった
We
のだ
both share the same desires.
君への愛は
Want to know whether my love for you is more than the mere whim of a spell. Yo, Ninetales is calling you, Naruto.
生きなさい
Yep.
もし
Alright.
私たちへの愛が
If the love you have for us was real,
また会いましょう
I hope we can meet again.
私たちも
We'll think it through
し
slowly
っかり
and
悩ん
carefully.
で答えを用意しておきます
We'll have our answer ready. Mm-hmm. That's it? Letter from Kotogi. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight. I must have been quite a sight to see. A man dressed in a suit, buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. Come on now. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. Once I've done so, I hope to revalue my feelings for you. Well, that's a lot of time, man. What the? Oh, so I'm confused. This is her imaginary self, right?
どんな風に生きようね
What should we do about our future?
琴雪さんみたいに生きてみたい。誰かをものすごく好き
He
に
grew
な
to
っ
love someone deeply,
てその人のために
to do
もの
anything,
すごく努力して
everything he could for them.
情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むよ
I
うな
want to live a life with
一途
full
で
of passion, of
一
purpose,
生
to pour
懸命
my
な生き
whole
方を
heart
してみ
into
たい
things.
今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらい
That
の
I might
勢いで
actually propose to
一生
Kotoyuki.
懸命に
That's not normal, right?
まだ決まってないけどとにかく何かに一生懸命に何それ
Interesting.
ここは静かだね誰も邪魔しないせかさないいるのは私たちだけ私たちだけでせかめられる初めてかもここは私ね
This is a troll one. Okay, hold on. Now I need to watch the freaking explain. Do I just click this 12-minute one? What play now? Good question. We'll figure that out after this one. Yeah, we'll see. Monster Hunter? Do I have it updated? Do. Oh, wait, should I watch this one instead?
The monsters in Silent Hill F might be varying levels of creepy, scary, and
I want to know the story though. I don't know why stuff was
Silent
happening.
Hill has never been about a physical place. It's a personal hell crafted from the mind of a single tormented soul. In Silent Hill F, we are invited into the mind of Shimizu Hinako, a young woman living in 1960s Japan, whose world of serene beauty is being consumed by a nightmarish plague of flesh and
No, but isn't that crazy? Is that really just that was 1960 actually? Where like arranged marriages were like still being like thrown out like that? That is not that long ago, bro. Dude, if you really think about it, that's not that long ago.
flowers.
It's
This
crazy
is
to
the
think.
story of a woman whose life is not her
Hmm?
own. A woman caught between the crushing weight of family duty, a divine fate she never asked for, and the desperate, rebellious desire to make her own choices. Her mind has become a battleground for two competing selves, and the fate of both her and her town depends on which one wins. Hi everyone, I'm Whelm, and today we're breaking down the complete intro. Explain the divine law. While she was Our story centers on Shimizu Hinako. While she was once a cheerful and athletic child,
Crazy how only
the
40 years
pressures of
things
her
can change so
family
much.
and
Yeah,
society have
no,
made her restrained
it's actually insane if you
and
think about it.
unhappy. She despises having decisions made for her, preferring to make her own mistakes rather than follow someone else's commands. This fierce individualism puts her in direct conflict with her family, especially when compared to her sister Junko, who is seen as the golden child and the perfect traditional bride. The inciting incident for Hinako's personal hell is a decision made for her. Her father, deep in debt, has arranged for her to be married off to a suitor to clear the family's name. This act treats her as a commodity, a bargaining
40 years
chip,
from now, we
which
will
is
surely
the
be
one thing
those
her
sci-fi
spirit
movies.
cannot bear.
Maybe.
But this is more than just a family drama. As the game reveals, Hinako's fate is cosmic. She is a rare child born with divine power, destined from birth to be the wife of the heir to the Fox Gods clan. Her arranged marriage isn't just a transaction, it's a divine destiny she is trying to escape. This immense pressure causes Hinako's psyche to fracture. Her own journal reveals that she feels there are two Hinakos living inside her. The original, the rebellious Shimizu Hinako, and a new subservient Hinako, who is trying to take over her body and accept her fate. This internal war is the core of the entire game, and
Yes.
the monsters she fights, often resembling twisted dolls and caricatures of marriage, are physical manifestations of her psychological trauma. Hinako's
True.
conflict is influenced by two key men in her life.
Mm-hmm.
The first is her arranged husband, the heir to the Fox Gods clan, known as the Fox Mask. It's revealed his real name is Tsuneki Kotoyoki, a childhood playmate Hinako had forgotten. He is the embodiment of her unwanted fate, a man who is himself under a spell that leads him to seek her out. From Hinako's perspective, he is like a prince from a fairy tale, yet his kind eyes can turn frighteningly sharp. He offers a seductive escape from her struggle, a life of comfort where she won't have to think anymore.
This is all from the journal.
Where she can just follow his commands and be happy. This is the voice of the subservient Hinako, tempted to give up her will, her very soul, for a life without conflict. The other man is Shu, her childhood best friend and the one person she believes is her true companion and equal, her partner. Their bond was built on mutual respect, a safe haven from the gender roles they both rejected. Coming from a long line of physicians, Shu has a deep knowledge of medicine and often gets Hinako's medicine for her frequent headaches, building a deep foundation of trust. But Shu hides a dark secret. He exploits this trust, pretending to be her ally while secretly supplying her with drugs, the red capsules.
Guys, don't do drugs. I'm telling you. Even if you say, "Oh my god, it's okay, just a little bit." Do you want to end up like her? Don't do drugs.
In a twisted attempt to make her spiral into addiction. His goal is to sabotage the arranged marriage so that her suitor will reject her, allowing him to deceive his way into her life. Both men in her life are trying to manipulate her, leaving Hinako utterly and truly alone in her struggle.
Unlucky, bro.
Hinako's internal war can end in 5 distinct ways, each representing a different resolution to her psychological torment. Let's break down every ending in order. Coming home to roost. Normal ending. This is the most straightforward and tragic ending, achieved by completing the game normally. Here, Hinako's rebellion against her father's wishes leads her to her banishment, and the trauma of this rejection festers. Fueled by the red capsules supplied by Shu, she spirals into a drug abuse, trying to quiet the darkness consuming her, but the addiction only delays the inevitable.
Yep.
In a final psychotic break, she dons a wedding dress and brutally murders her own parents. The post-credit scenes confirm she goes on to killing 2 more people, a grim conclusion to her complete mental breakdown.
Don't do
She
drugs.
fought her fate, but lost her mind in the process. Fox's wedding. Bad ending. In this ending, Hinako does not use the drugs and instead marries in accordance with her father's wishes. However, her compliance is just a fragile mask for the rage festering beneath, and she still murders her parents in a psychotic break. After a clash between her 2 selves, her original rebellious self is banished, and she is forced to drink an elixir that destroys her identity. The post-credit scene is heartbreaking. A faceless bride weeping that she doesn't want to end up like her mother. She gains her family's acceptance but loses her soul, becoming a hollow object with no identity of her own. The
That one's
Fox
probably the
weds
worst
itself.
ending, bro.
Good ending. In this ending, Hinako finds her strength. She stops doubting herself and lets go of the anger she holds towards her parents and her manipulative husband. She stands up to them, kindly acknowledging their efforts but firmly stating that she cannot be molded by their desires. She chooses her own path and walks away with her free will intact. However, this is only a good ending for her. It's implied the fox god was protecting the town from geysers with high arsenic concentrations. By rejecting him, Hinako dooms everyone in Ebisugaoka, whose residents are forced to evacuate. Her personal freedom is an act of selfishness that comes at the cost of her entire community. Ebisugaoka in silence.
That makes sense.
True ending. This is the most profound ending. Hinako realizes that higher powers are influencing her fate and her will. She confronts the gods and learns of her divine destiny. She is a rare, blessed child fated to marry the heir of the fox, and her two halves reconcile. Both versions of Hinako return to a peaceful town. Fox Hinako receives a letter from her suitor and considers a relationship with him, but this time out of her own free will. Broken free, the original
I'm
Hinako
so
is
confused,
now free
though.
to decide her own path entirely. She has broken free from the divine rule and become the main driver of her own path.
Is it two different? No, right? It's one. Yeah.
Achieving true humanity.
Oh, she gets to choose, huh?
The Great Space Invasion, UFO ending. Finally, we have the UFO ending, a series tradition that is purely a joke. After completing a series of absurd tasks like finding movie posters and listening to all of the UFO radio broadcasts, you unlock a retro manga ending. In it, the kids joke about aliens causing the town's problems. Sakuko brings in a shady alien detector robot, and Shu gets a knuckle sandwich for trying to spill an embarrassing secret. It ends, of course, with a UFO piloted by barking dogs flying away. This ending has no deep symbolism. It's just the developers having some fun, much like in other Silent Hill games. So after 5 different endings, a divine conspiracy, a fractured psyche, and a town drowning in flowers and flesh, what is the ultimate story of Silent Hill F really about? This is the part where we step back and look at the board. We have all the pieces: a rebellious girl, a manipulative suitor, a treacherous friend, a divine prophecy, and monsters born from trauma. Now let's connect the strings. The first and most important strings connects everything back to one central point. Ebisugaoka is not a real place. It is Hinako's personal hell, a world literally shaped by her internal war. This is the classic Silent Hill theme, and it's the key to understanding everything else. The doll-like monsters aren't random. They are her twisted, horrifying perception of marriage and womanhood. The entire conflict is a physical manifestation of her psychological torment. But what is that torment? At its core, this is a story about fighting for free will in a world that gives you none. Hinako is trapped in a prison of predestination. On one level, it's societal. The 1960s Japan setting where her parents treat her as a commodity to be sold off to pay off their debts. But the game gives this a terrifying supernatural layer. Her arranged marriage isn't just tradition. It's a literal divine fate she was born into, a destiny to be the wife of the heir to the Fox God's clan. She isn't just fighting her father, she's fighting the gods. And this is where the two men in her life become so important. Fox Mask isn't just a suitor. He is the handsome, seductive face of giving up. He represents the tempting happiness of letting someone else make your choices for you. On the other hand, Shu represents a different kind of manipulation. He pretends to be the champion of her free will, her partner, but he uses drugs to poison that will, trying to control her in his own way. Both men, the one forcing her into a fate and the one pretending to save her from it, are ultimately trying to rob her of her agency. This is why the endings are not just different outcomes, they are resolutions to the single core question of free will. In the normal and bad endings, she loses completely, becoming a slave to psychosis or her fate. In the good ending, she seizes a selfish freedom, but at the cost of everyone else. It's only in the true ending that she finds the answer. True freedom isn't just rebelling or complying. It's understanding the forces that control you and choosing to walk your own path anyway. All while reconciling all the parts of yourself to become whole and truly human. But now I have to turn the questions over to you. After connecting all the strings, who was the true villain of Hinako's story? Was it Fox Mask, the manipulative suitor who tried to force her into a divine
Drugs.
fate she never wanted? Or was it Shu, the childhood partner who pretended to be her ally while
Drugs.
poisoning her mind and betraying her trust?
Drugs.
But let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this dive into the tragic world of Silent Hill F, please make sure to smash seasoning.
Honestly, I would say it's this guy now. If you only had to choose one, probably that guy. This guy.
Of Hinako's story of dark and fascinating horror games. Thanks for watching.
Because like, would you even? Yeah, I would say it's that guy, bruh.
Well, weird, but they all represent something more. Like in other Silent Hill games, the monsters we have to overcome are manifestations of the main character's psyche, each one a metaphor for Hinako's thoughts, emotions, and more importantly, her fears. So today I'm going to explain the true story of the story of Silent Hill F is. In its most basic sense, this is a story about a young girl coming to terms with the end of her childhood and the prospect of losing her freedom. Shimizu Hinako is a teenage girl in a small mountain town in 1960s Japan. She spends a lot of her free time with her three best friends, Rinko, Sakuko, and Shu. Hinako and Shu have a complicated relationship. They call each other Aibo, which means partner in Japanese, and the two have a very strong bond, often hanging out to play games together. This is where a large part of the internal conflict within Hinako begins. Rinko has clear romantic feelings for Shu, something that has led to tension between her and Hinako. Despite adamantly claiming
Look
that
at
she
this
doesn't have romantic feelings
disgusting
for Shu,
person.
her feelings for him are purely platonic, and despite giving her blessings to Sakuko to pursue her own feelings, Hinako clearly fears losing her Aibo. If these two also feel compatible in terms of incredibly frowned upon in this time period, where women were expected to get married, have children, and be homemakers. Shu was one of the few people who truly accepted Hinako, and this is where Hinako's love for Shu stems from. It's a pure and innocent type of love. But this is where the true conflict within Hinako arises. Despite her young age, Hinako has received a marriage proposal from a man named Tsuneki Kotoyuki, the heir to the Tsuneki clan. Hinako saved Kotoyuki from a fox when they were younger. This is why he is represented by the fox in both mask and sigil. After moving away, Kotoyuki returned years later and proposed a marriage between the two. This is something that both Hinako's parents and older sister have been strongly encouraging. This man comes from an incredibly wealthy family, meaning Hinako and presumably her family wouldn't have to worry about money for the rest of their lives. As women of the time were expected to find a suitable partner, this would be a dream for most women, or so you would think. This is the key to understanding everything in Silent Hill F, including all of the monsters. Just like every other Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F takes place as two worlds collide, the normal world and the other world. Each world has its own setting, its own monsters, and its own Hinako. The Hinako from the human world is represented by the white bird, the bird who wants to keep its innocence, its purity. This Hinako wants to remain young and free, wants to hang out with her friends and her Aibo, drink ramune and play games. The Hinako from the other world knows that in many ways marrying Kotoyuki is a great choice. He's a handsome young man with a sizable fortune. He would provide a great name and potentially a great future. This is why she is represented by the blackbird. She represents growing up, becoming a woman, and losing that childhood innocence. The entire game of Silent Hill F is a conflict between these two Hinakos. They both believe that neither can exist while the other one lives. In order to remain as she is, Hinako would need to reject the marriage proposal, killing her potential future. But accepting the marriage proposal would end her life as she knows it. Everything would change. Metaphorically, she would be killing her childhood self. This fundamental conflict is baked into the design of the monsters throughout the game. But it's not just this conflict, it's also Hinako's own personal fears and trauma. Of course, there is also the conflict between the two gods, which serves as a parallel between the conflict of the two Hinakos. This fight too is between a god of the past, one that wants to stay the same, and one of the future, one that represents change. Now that you understand the basic frame of the story, you are ready to understand the monsters that inhabit it. Probably the most iconic monsters in Silent Hill F are the Ayakakashi. These are the creepy monsters you find in the fields who look like a mix between scarecrows and school students. But these enemies are both steeped in symbolism while also concealing an incredibly dark hidden meaning. These enemies resembling scarecrows is no coincidence. Scarecrows are designed to, well, do just that, scare birds and keep them away from growing crops. Well, Hinako, being represented by the bird, shows that these enemies are born from her fears. This is the reason why they look like her fellow students. These enemies carry scythes but will often only move when you are not looking at them. They will quite literally try to stab you in the back. This is something Hinako has experienced from both her friends and classmates. Many of the students have spoken about her relationship with Shu behind her back, often gossiping and speculating about their true intentions. Now that Hinako has
Backshot.
received a marriage
I know what that
proposal from
feels
a wealthy
like.
man, that gossiping has only intensified.
Ooh.
Of course, they are
can
polite
relate.
to her face, but the
I can
second her
relate.
back is turned, they turn vicious, just like the Ayakakashi. The Scarecrow puzzle Hinako has to complete is also a hint to her relationship with Sakako. The two had made an agreement. As best friends, they would do everything together and everything at the same time, including finding boyfriends. Now that
What
Hinako
the-
has a marriage proposal, Sakako calls her a traitor. This is likely banter between friends, but it shows how both of these young girls feel betrayed by the other. Sakako now fears that her best friend is going to get married and leave her, which is why the otherworld Hinako does just that. Hinako, on the other hand, is frustrated that her best friend isn't supporting her. This is a very difficult decision for Hinako, and she is disappointed that Sakako doesn't understand that. Sakako had always struggled
Peace.
to make friends. This is why she is represented
Peace.
by the rabbit.
Don't need you no
She was
more.
even
What do you
teased for
mean?
liking rabbits more than people. But in reality, Sakako struggled to make friends due to being autistic, something that wasn't as well known about or as accepted as it is today. This is likely why these enemies wear masks. This is a physical representation of the masking that Sakako does on a daily basis, putting on her polite smile, as she calls it. Hinako, being a tomboy, was a similar outcast, so Hinako leaving her is heartbreaking for Sakako. I think it's no coincidence that Sakako is represented by the rabbit, a prey animal that in this metaphor is being killed by the fox. But as I said, the Ayakakashi also hide a secret, darker hidden meaning. Their name gives us a big clue to this. The name is a combination of two words, Kakashi meaning scarecrow, but Ayakashi being a type of yokai.
The goat ninja of the hidden leaf?
These yokai are spirits of those who died at sea, now vengeful, trying to get more people to join them. But the notes we find in
What
game
the
tell
heck?
us that many children
What is this comment? Damn, you insta-ban that guy. That's crazy. I didn't even get to talk to the dude. What the heck? Let me see his message. Uh-huh. Damn. I wonder how old that guy is. Pretty young dude. 12? His life's probably miserable, but it's okay.
gone missing in this town, only to be later found dead after they fell into the waterway that runs through Ebisugaoka. Perhaps these Ayakakashi are the ones pulling them in, or perhaps this is just a story that scares our little bird Hinako. These are without a doubt the most common enemies you will face in the game. That's for a good reason. These enemies appear as women stripped of their clothes, holding kitchen knives and often ambushing our protagonist. Just like the previous monsters, their name and appearance give us huge hints to what they represent.
Wait,
The
you know what's
true ending of
crazy
the
though?
game explains that what Hinako truly wants
If I viewbotted, he would have no clue. You know that?
is some peace and quiet.
He wouldn't be
She
saying
wants to
that.
be left alone to contemplate her future and the massive decision now facing her. All around her are people telling her what to do. Her family are telling her to get married, her friends are telling her to stay with them. All of this noise is making it hard for her to think. This is why the enemies in Silent Hill F are constantly loud, always screaming or bellowing. This is also what the F in Silent Hill F means. It's quite literally a musical note standing for forte or fortissimo, a note being played loudly. Kashimashi loosely translates
wait,
to
hold on,
what
what?
F means. It's quite literally a musical note standing for forte or fortissimo,
Oh,
a note being played loudly. Kashimashi loosely translates to noisy,
Makes sense.
boisterous, or clamorous, and it comes from a Japanese phrase that translates to, when women gather, it is noisy. These enemies obviously represent the women of the town. As stated earlier, at the time, women were expected to become wives and raise a house. In many countries, not just Japan, this was seen as the ultimate duty of women. So, the women around the town would naturally tell Hinako to accept the marriage proposal. We even hear some women right at the start of the game gossiping about it. Although this gossip changes depending on how many times you finish the game and what ending you've just received. The Kashimashi holding kitchen knives is an obvious nod to the idea that women in this town are expected to run the household, yes, including the kitchen. But something you might not have noticed is that their feet resemble paws. Hinako views marrying Kotayuki as accepting the fox. After all, he is represented in the other world by the fox mask. So, these monsters having kitsune-like paws is a representation of them accepting their own marriage, and thus they chose the fox. It could be argued that the way these creatures move is also a nod to the idea that both of these women bend over backwards for their husbands, but also that they cannot stand on their own 2 feet. Their bodies being naked is a possible metaphor for how men could view them, but their joints being doll-like further reinforces the idea that they are designed to be played with and discarded at the whim of their owner.
That
Many
is
of them
dark as
have
fuck.
lost their faces. They have quite literally become faceless. They have lost their identity, lost their family name, and now are only known as the wife of their husband. But it also might have a slightly deeper meaning. As we will come on to later, Hinako resents her father for being a loud, angry drunk, but she also resents her mother for looking the other way. Without eyes, these monsters look the other way when it comes to their husband's bad behaviors. Or so Hinako thinks. One thing is for certain though, these monsters don't see Hinako's point of view, and they will never see eye to eye. Now, we don't have an official name for these creatures as far as I know, but I think what they represent is very simple.
I wish I didn't look at his history. It's no exaggeration, just me. What, the guy? Bro, you banned him before I could even read anything from that dude, bro. Dude. Oh my god. I looked over, I was like, wait, why is his message grayed? Because I have a Chatterino and I can still see the message even if you ban them. But I was like, what the?
I'm calling
I
these
blinked
creatures
and he was
beasts because
gone.
in many ways
Snapped.
they are a metaphor for how men can be like beasts. These monsters are
Insta
obviously much
snapped.
more masculine than the previous ones.
What we watching, brothers and sisters? We're watching. We just been watching Lore. We finished the game, and I'm just watching them, like the meanings behind the monsters. We looked at all the endings. If you want to go back a little bit, pizza into the VOD. Yeah.
They swing more wildly with more ferocity, leaping and charging at Hinako. Also, something that is pretty easy to overlook is that they actually can't see you. They can only hear you. If you are quiet, these enemies don't notice you. That in itself could be a metaphor for how many men of the time expected women to be quiet, not to complain or make a fuss. Their description, though, gives a much clearer clue. Hinako's
So maybe I'll
notebook
just jump here for
states that
now?
they have
Okay.
greedily staring eyes and greasy palms, and that they act all chummy with her. This is obviously a reference to how sometimes men will act very sweet to women they want to date, but while this can of course be genuine, sometimes this is just a front which disappears very quickly when rejected. But this negative view of men is something that comes from Hinako and her relationship with her father that we'll come on to later. The way this monster will lick Hinako when they grab her is clearly a reference to men who want to kiss her, but just like the Ayakakashi, these beasts may
The
stem
metaphor
from a
goes
local
further than
tale
that, but you
Hinako
get the
has
idea.
heard.
Yes,
Towards the
sir.
later parts of the game, we can find one of these beasts that will stalk you through the forest, never attacking, just watching and waiting. Once
Yep.
we reach this room, we can find several dead Kashimashi before being ambushed by one of the beasts. A note we find in this area tells a
That's a
very
little
dark
dark.
tale of a man who lured women back to his home in the woods. And judging by how these monsters are laid out, combined with this note, implies that the women never left. Tales
Yeah.
like this and Hinako's rocky relationship with her father explain why she views men in such a negative way. This is also why these beasts sound like dogs when Hinako attacks them. A slightly less subtle metaphor. Their faces are
Wow.
covered by flowers, which is likely another metaphor for how men don't actually see Hinako. They see nothing but the body or the usefulness, but they don't really
Yeah.
see the person. Or again, in at least Hinako's point of view.
Damn.
The Oi Amoi are a clumped mass.
I didn't
of
want to
doll
say it, but I
dots
was
that,
thinking
while
that
not
already.
particularly threatening, are incredibly
I didn't want to say
annoying.
it, but
They constantly yell out, stunning Hinako and once again disturbing the quiet that she is seeking. Their name also gives us hints. Oi means hey or is an informal greeting, and Omoi meaning either heavyweight or feelings and emotions. Some people have suggested that this name means that this enemy represents the heavy weight of emotion that Hinako feels. Now, this enemy is one of several that have counterparts in the human world and otherworld. This enemy found in the otherworld is a direct counterpart to the one we can find in the human world. This one being made of dolls and crying like a baby is likely a hint towards Hinako's fears if she does accept the marriage proposal. If she marries Kotayuki, then she would be expected to become a mother. Dolls and crying would become normal parts of her daily life. Contrast this to the enemy in the human world. This enemy looks very similar, except this time it's a mass of adult faces that spew horrific liquids all over the place. This shows how human world Hinako, who wants to reject the marriage, fears the men more than she fears having children. Of course, this makes sense. If she rejects the marriage, she won't need to have them. But if she rejects the marriage, she would also anger her father. We know that her father is a heavy drinker, and so this enemy likely reflects what Hinako fears the most about each choice. This logic applies to these enemies too. This one is very similar to the beasts we see in the human world, except these ones appear to be chained. Since the otherworld Hinako wants to accept the marriage, this shows how she understands that in many ways the men are prisoners to customs and expectations too, being expected to provide for the family financially, offering safety, having children, all expectations placed upon men, just like having children and staying at home were expectations placed upon women. A huge theme of this game is Hinako believing that these two beliefs are mutually exclusive. The true ending is her accepting that, for example, men can be scary, dangerous even, but they are also prisoners to their own societal expectations and pressures. Both of these ideas can and do exist at the same time. The same theme is true for these enemies. The Kashimashi represent the women of the town encouraging Hinako to marry just as they did, whereas their counterpart in the other world is a representation of the rituals of marriage. Like all of the other named enemies, the Harai Katashiro hide clues in their name. Harai means to cleanse oneself of spiritual pollution, whereas Katashiro is a ritual doll that is used to transfer sins or impurities into themselves before they can be burnt or cast into a river. These names form an obvious parallel to Hinako. Not only does the otherworld Hinako have to cleanse herself of her more childish side, but she also, metaphorically, must get rid of her childhood friends. This ritual purification is what we see Hinako perform in the otherworld, and so these enemies can be seen as Hinako fighting against her more childish side. Each one defeated is a small part closer to Hinako accepting the ritual, and therefore the marriage. Their leg blades might also be a subtle hint towards the revelation from Hinako's
probably
mother
Wretched.
on the true ending of the game. Shimizu Kimi explains that while Hinako believes that women become powerless, faceless, after marriage, the Kashimashi representing how they cannot even stand on their own 2 feet, but that in reality, women have a lot of power over their husbands. She explains that she had Hinako's father groveling at her feet after an argument. This could be a hint that married women still have power and represents Hinako's conflict of ideas once again. The hulking beasts, the Ara Abare, are some of the most powerful enemies in the game, and that makes complete sense when you learn that they are a representation of Hinako's father. They shout and spit from giant mouths in their stomach, something that represents Kanta's tendency to get drunk and shout. The giant knife they wield is a reference to the time he got so mad at Hinako that he threw a knife at the floor in front of her. He threw it so hard that it got lodged into the tatami mat. The Ara Abare, being the largest and most powerful enemy, shows how Hinako views her father as the biggest problem in her life. The name once again contains hints. The word Ara is used to denote surprise or exclaim, while Abare means to act violently or to rage. The name is obviously a clue to how Hinako views her father as a giant raging monster. But once again, this enemy has no apparent eyes, signifying how Hinako's father is blind to the damage he is causing. Now this is another enemy that, as far as I know, doesn't have an official name, but the symbolism for this one is clear. The monster is formed of two bodies intertwined, the topmost body full of grotesque growths that constantly birth disgusting sacks of flesh that grow into monsters. The symbolism at a surface level shows how Hinako views motherhood. She is disgusted by the idea of becoming pregnant, something that was expected of women of the time. Moreover, it's a metaphor for how monsters create more monsters. Trauma and negativity can often be passed down from generation to generation. Something we learnt about Hinako's father in the true
Like
ending.
that kid you banned,
While
Wretched.
childbirth is a natural and in many ways beautiful process, it does take a huge
Facts.
toll on a woman's body.
Facts. Too much
There
facts
is,
in this game.
Yet again, another deeper clue here though. In the true ending, we learn that Hinako's mother, Kimi, had health complications with Hinako's birth. Kimi is now left needing to take medicine daily, and is even considering surgery to try and fix these problems. I'm sure this is another one of the reasons why the two were very happy at the prospect of Hinako becoming married. This explains why Hinako views childbirth as such a horrible thing, and why both Hinakos fear it. The Otherworld Hinako is starting to accept this duty though, which is why the Otherworld versions are slightly less corrupted than their human world counterparts.
Oh, that makes sense.
The
Okay.
monsters in Silent Hill F are all manifestations of Hinako's greatest fears.
I see.
Loud, drunken men, giving up her freedom, being forced to become a mother. These are all quite literally her personal demons. No, I didn't mention the bosses or formidable foes as the game calls them, since they probably deserve their own video. We are rapidly
see.
running out of time until Little Nightmares
Makes
3
sense.
releases.
Makes sense. Question mark? You missed it. You missed the pizza right before you joined. So here's your classic Fortnite comment. Yo, wait, dude. This guy is weird, bro. Just show? Fuck it. I'm down, bro. 2021. What? Wait. Valorant release date. Where did this guy come from? 2020? Okay, Valorant. That makes sense. Apex Legends release date. Okay, so not Apex. 100% Valorant. Tempo, you make me cream. Tempo, can I bend you over and spank you? Tempo, you make me cream. I just want to shove my D right in your nose. Only to you. Exclamation mark Fortnite. Tempo, you make me cream. I think he likes cream a lot. Hey Daddy Tempo, can I freeze your cream and eat it like a ice pop? Hi Daddy Tempo. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that. Why not? Oh, you can't see it? Here. Got you guys. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, this guy is weird as fuck, bro. 2021. This is crazy. He comes in like every month. Or 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. Very interesting video. The monsters, indubitably. And then he came in early. Wretched banned this guy so fast I couldn't even say anything, bro. He just holy fall off as a tape, bro. Used to be in phase. Now streaming to 6 viewers. Time to apply to Walmart, bro. GG, been a good run. Dude, it's so funny, dude. The guy. And account created 2020, so he has to be pretty young. Or he's late to Twitch. Lyric said the same thing the first few weeks I was modding for him. Wait, what? Oh, like how fast you are on banning? I mean, dude, I couldn't even. I didn't even see the message. I looked over, it was gone. I looked over, and he was just gone. Thanos snapped. What's up, Tia Bean? Yeah, well, that was a fun game. I just, I think you just good timing. Yeah, you have pretty good timing. Yeah, really, really good timing. Life is Light. 13.8 hours. So yeah, it is true. 10 to 14 hours to beat the game one time. It's interesting. I guess if you're really into that like psychological, like inner meaning stuff, Silent Hill is fun, but I would give it a solid 7, I think. Yeah, solid 7. I think for like lore and the meaning though, it's probably 10 for sure. But like like gameplay, everything wise, and then how you like to get the endings, you have to play through the game again, and then like to get another ending, you have to do it again. I don't like that. But overall, pretty good though. I like the meaning in the game. That's what like pushed me to even finish the game, is because of the meanings like of the enemies. Because I wanted to know like what. For the most part though, you could kind of tell from like you could kind of put together stuff. I didn't know what this meant. I also didn't know what. Oh, I didn't want to say anything about these ones, but like naked, kitchen knife.
The previous
I kind of already knew when we saw those. These ones are instantly new. What type of like horror she's going through. Yeah, this one was fucked up. We went into that shed earlier too. I didn't say anything though. Oi Momo. Baby. Goated.